Alright, so I wanted to make this video because I've been noticing some really interesting trends going on right now with the whole Rush Duel scene. Now, if you guys don't know, the collector's market and Rush Duel are two titans that are going to kind of start conflicting here. And let me tell you why here. So, people love Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. To a lesser extent, players like your Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it is not anywhere near as close as the love that players feel with Dark Magician and with Blue Eyes. Now, as you know, recently Blue Eyes was announced and the first set of Rush Duels went into print. And I want to talk about the longevity and investment potential of Rush Duel cards to the collectors. And we're probably going to make references to this for probably the next year or so, because looking at how the Blue Eyes White Dragon has gone for Rush Duels, and how many of them were flying off the shelves at $200 a piece, just because one, you want to play it in Rush Duels, or two, the collector's market sees this hard to get card entering into the market, and players are eating this up. So, interesting piece of news here. Alright, so first up, Dark Magician is making his way into Rush Duels. Now, if you notice anything here, you notice a different take on the art. Yes, it is still a nice homage to the original, but this is a different feel than what we've had now. And as you can see, it's this. And then we also have a toonier version of Thousand Knives. And we have Dark Magic Attack finding its way into Rush Duels. Now, if the Dark Magician is anything like what we have going on right now with the Blue Eyes White Dragon hype, and these are going to be that legend rare that's going to be super hard and expensive to get, as a collector, you need to ask yourself, is this something that I could pick up now that will only go up later on down the line? Now, the other question a lot of players are asking is, what is the longevity of Rush Duels? Like, if Rush Duels are canceled tomorrow, well, those Blue Eyes and those Dark Magician are going to go up in collector market's going to eat this alive and be like, oh, this is great. Like, they made these limited edition arts for, this X campaign here, and it's really, really cool. So, something just to put on the back burner here is, yes, we are getting the Dark Magician into Rush Duel, and yeah, Rush Rare, by the way, legend. I can't wait for that. Now, something else here I want to talk about for the collector's market. Now, I did say that our good friend, the Red Eyes, is going to be coming, but this is going to be a jump promo. This isn't going to be as exclusively hard to get as your friend, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, who's already going to be crazy as it is for the price tag. But I do want to throw this out there and say, if you are planning on collecting the Red Eyes, the Dark Magician, and things like that, the Red Eyes is going to be way easier to come by. Now, later on in this card's lifespan, if anything does go to change in collector's value and things, this will be a promo, so we could see a potential reprint in this, but considering that it's literally going to be V-Jump promo here, might be worth yield consideration here for this. So, I mean, you're getting the Red Eyes Chick and the Infernal Fire Blast as well, but the only thing you care about is the Red Eyes itself for collector's value. Now, you guys remember when this was announced, right? You remember how good this actually looks in terms of the art. They say, all right, this card's going to be exclusively hard to get, and these packs are going to just be this insane value. And now look at this. All right, so we pulled up eBay for Rush Duels because I wanted to talk about some of this stuff here. So this is sorted highest to lowest. We're gonna just kind of pull this up because I want to showcase how good this looks. Look at that. That legend just printed there. But I don't think that players kind of understand the just beautiful versatility of this. So, Good news, cheaper Blue Eyes White Dragons have actually appeared on the market. These were pushing the 250, 260 mark. Oh, look at that shine. We've already got one of these gone, by the way, so we have 99 feedback. It's fine. Oh, okay, I see how they've chosen. Oh, I didn't even know the back of these have the Rush Duel symbol on the back. So, right off the bat, you're already down to 215 on this, and you've got 2 listings available, and then you jump straight on up to 250, and then back up to the 280 mark. So, downside to this is the legend rarity and the collector's market, they tend to clash here for these things. Now, not everybody is, going to be able to experience the Rush Duels and the way that they are, because this is not coming over to the States. I do want to sort this lowest here so you can kind of get an idea of this. I see that we have the Prima here. Oh man, look how nice that looks. 16 have sold. They're $5 a piece right now, which isn't bad for the most part. Excellent support card for the deck. Now let's go down here into Rush Duels. So if you were to want to import the Rush Duels here for the modification pack, you got to spend $5 a pack. Is there shipping on top of this? Okay, cool. Shipping's free. There are 150 yen over there. All right, so you're already off to a start if you're trying to pull these. But if you're just looking at the core value in the Rush Duel stuff, like the 7-star Witch here, oh look, 9 have already sold. Players are going. I'm actually surprised about this. I think this is the thing that interests me the most, because everybody looked at Rush Duel initially and went, oh, this isn't worth it. This is such a worthless format. Like, you can't even play the cards in real Yu-Gi-Oh! Like standard whiny Yu-Gi-Oh! Player things over here. And then you've actually got this chunk of people that are actually wanting to dedicate time, resources, and pick up things like the Rush Duel. And then you've got the hollowed player base over here. The really, really small player base that's going, hey, I want these for what they actually are. I want the Blue Eyes. I want the Dark Magician. I want the Red Eyes. I want those iconic legend cards so that I can have them in my collection in case someday they actually go up. And honestly, players, I've also heard people just wanting to pick up stuff based on the art. But that's a story for another day. As you can see, Rush Duel stuff starts to kind of peak up here. Structure decks you can actually get for a decent price. 15 a piece shipped to your front door for the Rush Duel decks out of Japan. That's not bad at all, honestly. I'm starting to see a trend here. These are starting to go up. Rush Duel card cases, $16, $16. That's not bad. A lot of Duel Master stuff in between here, but that's fine. Ooh, those are so basic for the Rush Duel cases. The Rush Duel sleeves are a little bit expensive. And then we kind of just more of your standard sealed stuff. I do want to just reference TCG Republic here really quick. So they do have the Blue Eyes at $250. It's actually cheaper elsewhere. They're actually sold out of the parallel versions of these, though. I didn't even know this set had parallel rares. What? Look at how nice that parallel rare looks. That is so good. I like that. All right. So cool. Everything in this set was parallel. Oh, evidently this card is extremely good. Oh, just more parallels. Okay. So for the most part, everything on here is always a little bit overpriced. I'm just... Pretty much this whole first set is really cheap. The only real thing here that sticks out is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So, guys, I'm going to leave you with this question here. Do you think that in the long term, the Blue Eyes, the Dark, like the whole set of the original cards from Rush Duels, the iconic boss monsters, or the iconic ace monsters that players pick up and love from this game, do you see a longevity there? Do you see potential for this? I'm not saying to rush out and be like, oh, I'm going to buy 14,000, I'm going to sell my car for this. Like, I'm not saying like that. I think that this is just something to keep an eye on and see where the market goes for this as a general player. Just one, out of curiosity, and two, just to see how Rush Duel itself will develop. So guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, duelists, I'll see you next time. Peace.
Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well,
I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCall40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCall40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcallgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.